New details are coming to light in the case of a 2-year-old who died from a fentanyl overdose. Credible sources tell Unfiltered with Kieran that a doctor actually notified the Department of Child and Family Services both in April and in June of a possible fentanyl overdose with the child. However, DCFS did nothing about it, and in fact, they said that they needed more proof. So in June, when the baby showed back up at the hospital, this time the doctor ordered a blood test. That test showed fentanyl in the system, in the little boy's system. So that is why that information was relayed back to DCFS on June the 17th. Now, what actually came of that information? Was a report written? We don't know. 9 days later, June 26th, that baby died. Now, the coroner's report shows that he had nearly 14 nanograms per milliliter of fentanyl in his system. Mind you, 3 nanograms per milliliter will kill an adult. He had 5 times the lethal limit. The Louisiana Inspector General's office has launched an investigation into DCFS because of this. Credible sources say DCFS was told about both prior incidents, and his mother was given custody of the toddler both times when he was discharged from the hospital. The toddler, Mitchell Robinson, was rushed to Children's Hospital last Tuesday on June 26th and died shortly after arriving. That's when East Baton Rouge Sheriff's deputies responded to the hospital because medical personnel told them the toddler's death was, quote, suspicious. This was Robinson's 3rd time to the hospital since April. Specifically, on April 12th, the toddler went to a hospital for being, quote, unresponsive with an altered mental status and respiratory failure. The child was revived with Narcan and given back to his mother, 28-year-old Whitney Ard, 4 days later on April the 16th. Then, on June 4th, same thing. Toddler was admitted and treated for lethargic behavior, acute respiratory failure, and seizure disorder. Narcan once again worked, and the child was released to his mother, Whitney Ard. Ard was arrested in May 2022 on several drug charges. It's why she told deputies that she did not even have custody of the little boy until June 25th, 1 day before he died. However, the little boy's sister was interviewed by the Children's Advocacy Center, who told officials her mom had pills on her bed and her brother ate those pills. She added her mother would, quote, whip him and make him go to the bed. In reference to the June 26th case, the sister said her brother was outside and his lips were blue. Inspector General Stephen Street said he could not comment or confirm or deny whether they were investigating, but DCFS said that they are cooperating with the Inspector General's investigation. They issued a statement and said, quote, when we learned of the tragedy involving this child, we immediately began a comprehensive review of this case and all circumstances surrounding it. The department has already taken numerous steps to make changes that range from policy changes to personnel actions. The review is ongoing. We are also working with the Office of Inspector General to review every step of this case and will not be able to comment further. Now, sources say this investigation into DCFS is specifically on the 2-year-old child and his death, but it could expand to other cases. With Unfiltered with Kieran, I'm Kieran Chawla.